Life on Arrakis is brutal. The sand is hot, the worms are hungry, and most things out here want you dead. But you know what they can't kill? A well-designed base. Your base is more than a home, it's your lifeline. It's where you respawn, where you stash your gear, where you prep for combat and hide from sandstorms that want to exfoliate you down to the bone. And later in the game, it becomes your guild's nerve center. So in this video, we're going way beyond just slapping down some walls. I'm breaking down everything you need to know about base building and management, from your very first Sub-Fief Console to Advanced Sub-Fiefs with circuits, permission hierarchies, resource control, and some advanced guild-level logistics. If you want to build something that lasts out here, I've got you. To build your first base, you'll use a construction tool and place down a Sub-Fief Console. The Sub-Fief gives you a build area of 6 foundations long by 6 wide by 8 high. Pro tip: place your first foundation as close to a corner of the land claim as possible. Every object shows a list of required materials in the right corner, so you'll always know what you need before committing. If you've got the resources on hand, you can build instantly with a single click, or if you're still gathering materials or just mapping out your layout, you can place a blueprint instead, essentially a placeholder that you or your guildmates can finish later. Just don't spend a ton of time making this first base fancy. This is your duct tape and cardboard base. In order to progress in the game and to unlock Advanced Sub-Fiefs, you'll need to abandon all of your Sub-Fiefs in Haggis South and move to the Vermilius Gap. Once you abandon a Sub-Fief, anyone can swoop in and claim your stuff. If no one does, it'll all slowly disintegrate into the desert. You can build up to 3 Sub-Fiefs, but one has to be an advanced one. These are the 11 by 11 by 15 foundations of glory that can be expanded even more with staking units. Advanced bases do come with taxes though, because the Imperium doesn't care how hard your life is, they want their money. Go on, claim your plot, and build a base that would make the Emperor jealous. When I build, I like to have the Communinet radio on in the background.
Speaking of resourcefulness, the Grey Lady has just entered the Shadow Corridor. Let's hope her alleged witchcraft can help her navigate through the darkness.
The Harkonnen stations are all propaganda and angry shouting, but the Atreides channels? Straight facts and zero nonsense.
Boldly they flew, and well, into the jaws of death. Into the mouth of hell flew the brave soldiers.
Now let's talk about the Sub-Fief Console. This is your command hub, the brain of your base, and the only thing keeping your gear from becoming someone else's gear. With the console, you can name your base, something that says, "Yes, I survived the tutorial." Set it as your respawn point, you'll need it, trust me. Refuel your generators. View your base's storage capacity, because hoarding has limits. See your taxes bill, and most importantly, set permissions. You really don't want to skip this part. To give someone access to your base, add them by name. As soon as they're added, they'll automatically be assigned the associate role, which gives them the ability to open your doors, use your machines, access your storage, and place items like deployables inside your base's zone. If you want someone to help you build, you'll need to promote them to co-owner by clicking the up arrow next to their name. Co-owners can build and place structures, add or remove other players, and adjust permissions for parts of your base. But they can't demolish or move the Sub-Fief. That's locked to you. You can also manage player permissions anytime directly from the Social tab. Just click on a player's name, then select Edit Permissions. You'll see a list of every Sub-Fief, vehicle, and guild you own or co-own. From there, you can assign them as an associate or a co-owner, all in one spot. It also clearly shows which permissions you'll be granting for each one, so there's no guesswork. It's quick, easy, and saves you from sprinting back to a console every time someone earns a promotion. Base-wide permissions are just the beginning. You can also lock down just about anything inside your base. Doors, storage units, extractors, fabricators, each one has its own access level setting. There are 5 tiers of access. Public, level 5, lets anyone have access. Guild, level 4, for anyone in your guild. Associate, level 3, which includes players you've added to your base. Co-owner, level 2, for trusted players who help manage the base. And owner, level 1, which is you, the base's creator. If you're ever unsure if a room is locked down properly, each door has a holographic number, so you'll always know which access level is set without digging through menus. Just remember, each time you build something new, like a door, You'll have to set permissions if you want it to be something other than associate. You could accidentally lock someone out, or worse, lock someone in. That's a conversation for Discord. Now, let's talk about circuits. This is how you can really fine-tune permissions in your base. Every machine and container can be set to an input and an output circuit. Think of circuits like different conveyor belts. They keep things organized and make sure your machines pull and push resources exactly where you want them to. Say you've got a general fabricator. Set it to pull from circuit 1 and push to circuit 1. Then assign a chest as circuit 1. Anytime you want to fabricate something, the fabricator will pull materials from the chest, do its thing, and then put finished items back in the chest. Or you can take it from the fabricator, of course. Why is this awesome? Because now you can lock down materials based on who needs them the most. Let's say your vehicle crew is eating through aluminum like it's candy, and you don't want other people to use aluminum until they're done. Here's how to set boundaries. Set your vehicle crew as associates. Set your vehicle fabricator to associate only, and assign it to circuit 3, input and output. Then create associate-only chests on circuit 3, and store the aluminum in there. Now they get their aluminum, and no one else can touch it. Guild peace restored. Meanwhile, common materials like copper and iron go on circuit 1, which everyone can use. Super rare stuff? Lock it behind circuit 8 with owner-only machines and chests. You can get really advanced with this, like circuit 1 for basics, circuit 2 for armor crafting, circuit 3 for vehicles, circuit 4 for food, circuit 5 for weapons, and circuit 8 for vault access. Just keep the chests on the same circuit close to each other and near their machines. Then seed each chest with at least one of every material it will use. That way people can just hit auto deposit and boom, materials go where they belong. No sorting, no chaos, no time wasted. Even if you're not building some massive guild headquarters and just want a simple forward operating base, circuits are still worth using. Let me show you my totally reasonable, not at all obsessive base layout for my forward operating base. Starting with the garage. Guild members can drive their sand bikes straight in for shelter, park safely, and resupply. The space is stocked with chests full of vehicle power packs, spare parts, and repair supplies. Everything you need to keep your ride in shape and ready for the next run. And for heavier jobs, we've got a shared guild mining buggy parked and ready. Anyone in the guild can take it out for a spin to gather resources. Just bring it back in one piece. Then there's the blood room, because what even is a forward base without one? Guild members can swap the blood they've collected for clean water. Give a pint, take a pint. The rest of the ground floor is designed as a shared space for all guild members to hang out, gear up, and get things done. It's where we keep all the essentials: recycling stations, repair stations, fabricators, and general storage. All connected to Circuit 1 for easy access. Think of it as the guild's living room, functional, friendly, and always stocked with the essentials. Then I divide up the second floor into specialized zones to keep everything running smoothly. Each area is fully accessible to associates, so guild members can hop in, use what they need, and keep things moving without clogging up the ground floor. The third floor is restricted to co-owners, trusted members who help manage and maintain the base. This is where we handle higher tier operations, crafting in-game gear, refining rare materials, and organizing the good stuff that shouldn't be left lying around. Each co-owner has access to private stash areas where they can store personal gear and high-value resources in peace. And the fourth floor, that's mine. It's where I keep my backup supplies, rare loot, and all the stuff I don't want touched. Finally, the roof is all about power generation and water collection to keep everything running and hydrated. There's also space for guild members to land and park their ornithopters so they can hop in and out without clogging up the lower floors. Alright, that's it. That's your full breakdown of how to build a solid, efficient, and secure base in Dune Awakening. Got questions? Tips I didn't cover? Want to show off your base? Drop them in the comments or come hang out in the Discord. And if you made it this far, first of all, you're awesome. And second, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Stay alive out there, and remember, the spice must flow into storage containers on the correct circuits with proper access.